5 things that will make PDP lose Edo State governorship election. As we all know the situation of the things in Edo State presently, APC and PDP are preparing to win the gubernatorial poll with everything within their power. Though candidates of the both parties believe that they have incumbent power, PDP owns the state authority while APC owns the federal authority. But no matter how strong the governor of the state might be, he will always be under the president's shoe. Most of Edo State PDP are working with serious mind to ensure the return of Obaseki as governor of the state. But I pity them because all this effort may become abortive after the election. I know that my view will cause a lot of hatred to mind of APC members, most especially my friends, but I don't care whatever they might be thinking about me because what I am saying is bitter truth. To understand what I have explained above, read the 5 things I'm going to pens down before on below to justify my assertion. 1. Displaying video of how Kano State Governor Abdullahi Ganduje publicly publicized in billboard across the state is unforgettable injury by APC. They will do everything it might take to defeat PDP because whenever they remember how this video was displayed, it will pepper their brains. And I want you to remember that Ganduje is the chairman of the campaign committee for that election. If you were Ganduje, would you take it slightly with Obaseki and PDP? You can watch the video by clicking on the link below to know how it may spark Ganduje's brain. 2. Do you think that INEC will work in favor of PDP? Never. They won't do it because nobody wants to lose his job. And remember that APC have the full control over INEC activities. Take that down to your school. Take that down to your score. 3. It is obvious that APC will use presidential power over PDP on election day to control every unfavorable situation that might work against their victory. 4. Another thing that will make PDP lose this coming election is that majority of their party members will betray them on election day because some of Pastor Usagi Iyamu loyalists still remains in PDP and they might be secretly working for APC candidates as it is normally happening in the political world. 5. The last thing that will finish PDP victory on that day is former governor of the state, Adams Eliu Oshomole. Capacity is the power of the state, but Obaseki himself knows the ability of Oshomole on how to set up winning strategies against opposition party. So, PDP should forget and return Edo State governor, they should run the Edo State governor seat back to APC candidates and they should stop wasting their time. They will never make it and they will lose the state governorship election. Thank you, viewers, for listening to this news. You have heard it all from the writer. I think people of this country, they boast a lot. People in an environment that should nurture democratic governance, they are the ones that that boast, they come out to say things that they are not, they cannot even control or make. They cannot. They boast a lot. This is why IPOB refers Nigeria as zoo. This is why the IPOB members refers them as zoo. We are watching, and God is also watching them. That is it. So to what this writer has just posted, APC should stop deceiving themselves. In Sokoto State, Aminu Tambuwa defected to APC and he won. Remember Wamanko, who put him in the seat, the ex-governor under APC in Akwa Ibom State. Akpabio defected to APC as well, hoping to remove Udom, but it did not succeed over Udom. In Benue State, Otom defected to PDP. Akume did everything to remove him, but he did not succeed. He did everything to remove him, but he did not succeed. Remember that they used federal powers in those states and Rivers State, but they did not succeed as well. It's only in Lagos State that one man would sit in his house and decide what happens in the state. That's what Oshomole wants. He forgot how he fought the godfatherism in Edo State. Now, he wants to become godfather. The bitter truth is that it is not good for our democracy. That is why Nigeria is undeveloped, because it is not election but selection. It's time we wake up to choose a good leadership within APC or PDP or any other party in Nigeria. We should be voting individual and not party. Let's vote for those that should be voted for, not party. Let's not say because this person has been helpful to this party and this person has not been helpful to this party. That should not be the bone of contention. The bone of contention is voting for individuals, voting for the person you want to vote for. Don't vote for party. Yes, don't vote for party, because party will never be the one to rule the state, but the person you're voting for. Person you're voting for. So this phrase is that all Edo people will disappoint a lot of people. They will disappoint a lot of people after this voting, after this election. Edo people are not individuals. If you want Edo people to vote for you, then you will need to do a lot of things to be convinced that you are the right candidate to be voted for. Voting is the power of people who Edo State people want. They want matter. Voting is the power of people who Edo people believes that is a must thing. What many people fail to understand is the fact that this election happened to be an isolated election. The ruling party, APC, have never lost an isolation election before. They have never lost before. But I know this time around, for APC and PDP, is battle for battle. Battle for battle. We don't know who will win this election among the two parties. APC should have won the election, but because of what is happening in APC presently, a lot of people think and they are sure that PDP is going to win the election. But we don't know. Only God that can decide on who to win and who to lose. So viewers, what is your own take on this news? What is your contributions towards this news that you just listened to? Please, if you have any comments, don't hesitate to drop your comment below the comment box. Click on the subscription button as well as the bell button to receive notifications whenever I publish new videos. And please don't forget, share and like this news as well. Thank you.